Hello, and welcome back to English Audio, the place to improve your English just by listening. We read clear and slow English to help beginners. Today, we have a very special lesson for you. It is a lesson about strength. It is a lesson about how to win when life is hard. We are going to look at a very famous quote. It comes from a man named Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius lived a long time ago. He was a Roman emperor. He was the most powerful man in the world. But he was also a philosopher. A philosopher is someone who thinks deeply about life. Even though he was an emperor, his life was not easy. He had wars. He had sickness. He had people who betrayed him. He had many problems. So how did he handle these problems? Did he cry? Did he give up? No. He wrote down a secret to staying strong. Please listen to his words carefully. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Let me say that again. I will say it very slowly. Listen to the rhythm of the English words. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. What does this mean? The vocabulary here is a little bit advanced, so let's break it down together. First, look at the word impediment. An impediment is an obstacle. It is a block. It is a wall. Imagine you are walking on a path in the forest. Suddenly, a giant tree falls in front of you. You cannot walk forward. The tree blocks you. That tree is an impediment. In your life, you have impediments too. Maybe you want to learn English, but you have no time. No time is the impediment. Maybe you want to start a business, but you have no money. No money is the impediment. Maybe you want to be happy, but you are sick. The sickness is the impediment. Now look at the second part of the sentence. Advances action. To advance means to move forward, to go up, to get better. So Marcus Aurelius is saying something very strange. He says the problem helps you move forward. He says the wall actually helps you walk better. This sounds crazy, right? Usually when we see a wall, we stop. We turn around. We go home. We say, "Oh well, I cannot do it. It is too hard." But listen to the last part of the quote again. What stands in the way becomes the way. This is the magic. The problem is the path. The problem is the road. Think about the tree on the road again. If the tree falls, you have to climb over it, or you have to cut the wood, or you must walk through the thick forest to go around it. When you do this, your muscles get stronger. Your mind gets smarter. You learn a new skill. Because the tree was there, you became a better person. If the road was easy, you would stay weak. But because the road was blocked, you became strong. The obstacle showed you a new way to go. My friends, do you feel this today? I want to ask you a question. Be honest with yourself. Are you stuck right now? Is there something in your life that is standing in your way? Maybe you are afraid. Maybe you are tired. Maybe you feel like the world is against you. Do you look at your problem and feel angry? Do you say, "Why is this happening to me?" Do you wish life was easy? It is okay to feel this way. We all feel this way sometimes. We all want a smooth road. We all want sunny days. We do not want rain. We do not want storms. But the storm is here. The rock is on the road. The wall is high. You cannot change the problem. You can only change yourself. You can only change how you see the problem. This quote tells us to stop fighting the reality. Accept the wall. Look at the wall. And say, good, this wall is my teacher. This wall is my gym. I will climb it, and I will be stronger on the other side. We know the secret now. Marcus Aurelius told us clearly. The impediment to action advances action. The problem is the path. It sounds beautiful. It sounds perfect. But I have a question for you. If the answer is so simple, why is life so hard? Why are so many of us unhappy? Why do we feel stuck in the same place for years? The answer is painful, but we must face it. Most of us ignore this advice. We hear the wisdom, we nod our heads, and then we do nothing. Why? Because of human nature. We are designed to seek comfort. We love safety. We love the easy way. Imagine you have two roads in front of you. Road number 1 is flat. It is sunny. There are soft chairs and delicious food. You can sit down, watch a movie, and sleep. Road number 2 is steep. It goes up a high mountain. It is cold. There are rocks, there is wind. You have to sweat. You have to struggle. Which road does your brain want? Your brain screams, take the first road. Take the easy road. We love comfort. We love to say, I will do it tomorrow. I will study English tomorrow. I will look for a new job next week. I will start exercising after the holidays. But my friends, tomorrow is a dangerous word. Tomorrow is a place where dreams go to die. We use laziness as a shield. We hide behind our comfort. We think we are safe, but we are actually trapping ourselves. There's another reason we ignore the obstacle. It is not just laziness, it is something deeper. It is fear. Fear is the biggest wall of all. We are afraid of failure. We look at the obstacle and we think, what if I try and I fail? People will laugh at me. I will look stupid. Think about your English practice. Why do you hesitate to speak? Is it because you do not know the words? Maybe, but usually it is because you are afraid of making a mistake. You are afraid someone will judge you. So you stay silent, you hide. The obstacle is speaking practice, but you treat it like a monster. You turn away from the door. You stay in the safe room. And there is one more problem. We love to blame the world. When a problem hits us, our first reaction is often anger. Why is the traffic so bad? Why is my boss so mean? Why is the economy so terrible? We act like victims. We think the world is unfair. We spend all our energy complaining. We look at the rock in the road and we scream at the rock. Move, we shout. But the rock does not move. The rock does not care about your feelings. When we complain, we give away our power. We say, I cannot fix this. The world must change for me. But the world will not change for you. So here is the honest truth about your life right now. If you are unhappy, if you are stuck, it is likely because you are avoiding something difficult. There is a phone call you are afraid to make. There is a conversation you are afraid to have. There is a skill you are too lazy to learn. You are waiting for the perfect moment. You are waiting for the fear to go away. You are waiting for the road to be clear. I have to tell you something important. The road will never be clear. The fear will never go away completely. Every day you wait, the wall gets higher. Every day you avoid the problem gets stronger. And you get weaker. This is the tragedy of the easy way. When we avoid difficult things, our life becomes difficult. When we face difficult things, our life becomes easy. Are you ready to stop hiding? Are you ready to stop waiting for tomorrow? To understand how to do this, we need to look at a real example. We need to see how a man, with the weight of the whole world on his shoulders, used this secret to survive. Let's travel back in time. Let's go back nearly 2,000 years. I want you to imagine a man. His name is Marcus. Marcus had a dream. He wanted a quiet life. He loved books. He loved to read and think. He wanted to sit in a garden, enjoy the sun, and study philosophy. He wanted peace, but life did not give him peace. Life gave him the opposite. Marcus was made the emperor of Rome. He became the leader of the biggest empire on earth. Suddenly, he could not sit in his garden. He could not read his books in silence. Instead, he had to go to war. Imagine the scene. It is nighttime. It is winter. It is very, very cold. Marcus is not in a gold palace. He is sleeping in a tent made of animal skin. He's in the middle of a muddy forest near the Danube River. Outside his tent, there is noise, the sound of soldiers, the sound of horses, the sound of fear. His life was a nightmare. Enemies were attacking the borders of Rome. A terrible sickness, a plague, was killing his people. Thousands of people died every day. His own friends betrayed him. People he trusted tried to take his power. His body was weak. He was often sick. He had stomach pain. He could not sleep. Imagine being Marcus. He was the most powerful man in the world, but he could not stop the rain. He could not stop the sickness. He could not stop the war. Every morning he woke up to bad news. "Sir, the enemy is coming. Sir, the soldiers are sick. Sir, there is no money." Most men would break. Most men would run away. Most men would become angry and cruel. They would say, "This is not fair. I wanted a quiet life." But Marcus did something different. Late at night, when the camp was quiet, he would light a single candle. He would sit at a small wooden table. He would take his pen, and he would write. He did not write to complain. He did not write about how hard his life was. He wrote advice to himself. He wrote to keep his mind strong. It was in one of these dark, cold nights that he wrote the words we learn today. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Do you see? He was not writing this from a comfortable chair. He was writing this in the middle of a war. Marcus realized a powerful truth. The war was not stopping him from being a great emperor. The war was the test to see if he was a great emperor. The sickness was not stopping him from being brave. The sickness was the practice of bravery. The betrayal of his friends was not stopping him from being kind. It was the opportunity to practice forgiveness. He stopped wishing for a different life. He looked at the mud, the blood, and the pain, and he said, "This is my material. This is what I will use to build my character." He treated life like a fire. If you have a small fire and you throw a big rock on it, the fire goes out. But if you have a big fire, a strong fire, everything you throw in it becomes fuel. You throw in wood, it burns. You throw in paper, it burns. You throw in garbage, it burns. The fire eats the obstacle and gets hotter. Marcus decided to be the fire. He took every problem and turned it into strength. He did not just survive the war, he became a legend. Today, thousands of years later, we do not remember the men who had easy lives. We remember the man who stood in the storm and did not fall. He proved that the obstacle is not the end of the road. The obstacle is the fuel for your success. Now you might say to me, "Teacher, I am not a Roman emperor. I do not fight wars. I am not leading an army. I just have a normal job, a normal family, and normal problems." How do you use this ancient wisdom today? How do you use it on a Tuesday morning when you are tired and late for work? I want to give you 3 simple steps. You can start these steps today. You can start them right now. Step number 1, the good rule. This is a mental game. When something bad happens to you, I want you to say one word. Say the word, good. Did you miss the bus? Do not say, "Oh no." Say, "Good. Now I have 20 minutes to listen to a podcast and practice English." Did you fail an exam? Good. Now I know exactly what I do not understand. I can study the right things next time. Did you lose your job? Good. That job was making me unhappy. Now I am free to find a better one. When you say, "Good," you stop the panic. You stop the anger. You force your brain to look for the positive. You turn the wall into a door. You find the benefit in the disaster. Step number 2, follow the fear. This is very important for learning English. Usually when we feel fear, we run away. If you see a stranger and you want to speak English, your heart beats fast. You feel scared. Your brain says, "Run away, do not speak." I want you to change the map in your head. Think of fear as a compass. A compass shows you north, south, east, and west. Fear points to where you need to go. If you are afraid to speak English, it means speaking English is exactly what you need to do to grow. If you are afraid to apply for a new job, it means that job is important for your future. The fear is not a stop sign. The fear is a green light. It tells you, the treasure is this way, so do the thing that scares you. Do it because it scares you. Step number 3, move one stone. Sometimes the obstacle looks too big. Maybe you want to lose 20 kilograms. Maybe you want to speak fluent English. The mountain looks huge. You feel small. You think, "I can never climb that." Marcus Aurelius did not win the war in one day. He won it day by day, hour by hour. Do not try to move the whole mountain. Just move one stone. You cannot speak fluent English today, but you can learn 5 new words. You cannot lose 20 kilograms today, but you can walk for 10 minutes. The obstacle is big, but you can break it into little pieces. If you move one stone every day, eventually the mountain will be gone, and you will be standing on the other side. Stronger than before. Action is the cure. Action kills fear. Action kills worry. Do not sit and think about the problem. Do something. Even something small. My friends, we are at the end of our lesson today. We have talked about Marcus Aurelius. We have talked about war and obstacles and fear. But really, we are talking about you. Look at your hands. Look at where you are sitting right now. You are alive. You have breath in your lungs. This is a gift. But life is not asking you to just breathe. Life is asking you to grow. The world will always throw rocks at you. It will never stop. There will always be a new problem, a new bill to pay, a new sickness, a new difficult person. You have a choice. You can be the victim. You can cry. You can say, "Why me?" You can let the rocks bury you. Or you can be the emperor of your own life. You can take those rocks and build a castle. You can take the pain and turn it into power. You can take the fear and turn it into courage. Remember the fire. The fire does not say, "Please, no more wood." The fire says, "Give me more. Give me everything. I will burn it all." Be the fire. The next time you face a wall, do not turn around. Smile at the wall, because now you know the secret. The wall is not the end. The wall is the way. Start today. Move one stone. Speak one sentence. Face one fear. The path is hard, but you are ready. You are stronger than you think. Thank you for listening to English audio today. We hope this message helps you on your journey. Like and subscribe to our channel for more lessons. See you next time.